to the Muslim Clive PUSB Weekly with me, Clive Brooks, and him,
Ross Baker. It is great to be with you. We're with you every Thursday at this time, 6:30 and 7 till 7:30, and we are all about the Sky Blues, talking about Coventry City, and for the first time in a few weeks, we are talking about a Sky Blue victory.
Yeah, and thank God. I mean, I had my script already for a horror show and being Halloween, but don't worry. It is a bit strange tonight because Moz Baker has allowed me on the button, so if it goes wrong, it's Moz's fault. But Moz,
I've allowed you on the buttons and what's happened to our theme tune, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on.
Oh, see what I mean?
Never mind. We'll play out to it like we normally do.
Yeah, we do. I checked with everything I did, but no.
It does feel unusual being this side of the desk, but hey, it's good. It's nice just to not have that responsibility.
Well, I can't believe you watched me do it and then you forgot to tell me to play it. Oh no. But Moz Baker, because it is
my fault.
It is your fault because you normally do it. Because it is the PUSB Weekly and we do like people getting involved, how can they get involved with us?
Yeah, indeed. We'd love you to get in touch with us, and here are the ways to get in touch. If you're with us here at University Hospital in Coventry and you're wondering what that white plastic unit is next to your bed, that is your bedside unit telephone, and you can get in touch with us by dialing star 800 free from that there bedside unit. I knew it would come eventually. All good things are worth waiting for, as they say. And we've also got WhatsApp these days. You can get in touch with us on WhatsApp by just searching Coventry Hospital Radio or key in this number 024 76 968 298, which is also our 24-hour answer machine. And of course, good old email is always there as well. PUSB at Coventry Hospital Radio, all one word, .org.
Yeah, we also got a Twitter account, haven't we?
We have, and it is this, make a careful note of it, it is this, at Moz Clive, PUSB-CHR. So that is at MOZ Clive, CLIVE, PUSB, you all know, and CHR. Get in touch via that, and with Facebook, it's also, what's that, the in touch with us on Facebook? I'm not on Facebook these days.
Yeah, you're not on Facebook, but I
No,
am.
after the stalker issue, man.
Yeah, just get in touch with me on my Facebook. But if you can get in touch with us as well on our own Twitter accounts, Moz Baker with my books. So Moz, listen, the music's playing.
It is, yeah. Like I say, better late than never. And it's just great to hear the tune, and it is great to see you sitting in that chair and me in this chair. I feel like I've been relegated. What we want to know this week is, what is your favourite ever comeback? After the marvellous comeback, which we will be talking about in due course on Saturday against Luton Town, what is your best ever comeback for the Sky Blues?
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, have you got a thought on that one?
No, I haven't got a thought yet. That's a new one. Once you do what I normally do to you. But the reason we have swapped seats is... the reason we have swapped seats is because I've got a surprise for you.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. And I thought, because you are the font of knowledge...
Oh, okay.
I thought, okay, and you know I dated before the game, me and the boy who's videoing us for our YouTube channel.
Yes, I can see him on my left. I'm trying not to look at him. I'm trying to look like I'm casual with this camera pointing in my face.
Yeah, so he's videoing us. But so, you know, on the game day, we're always there. We always talk to managers and players and officials when we can.
Yeah, that's if they can't get away quick enough.
This week, we stopped till after the game because the car park took forever. But I did this, because I'm going to ask you a question. I've got two questions. I think the first one you'll get easy enough, but the second one you might not. But I've got this to play you.
Hello everyone, Ben Wilson here, Coventry City goalkeeper. Hey Moz Baker, can you get the question of the week?
Oh, brilliant. I like that.
How's good as that, eh?
Way out, lad.
Way
Way
out,
out, buddy, lad.
How you doing? Tell you. I won't take the mickey out of him, Mike, because at first he thought he was videoing, and then he's like, oh no, but then he never. So he did it right. Thanks, Ben Wilson, for doing that.
I thought you was going to ask me the question. You're going to ask me the question.
I'm going to ask you the question, but that's my surprise for you. That's good, isn't it?
I like that. That's very nice. It was worth giving up my seat to hear from it. In fact, play it again so we can hear the tones from Ben Wilson.
Play it again, Sam.
Hello everyone, Ben Wilson here, Coventry City goalkeeper. Hey Moz Baker, can you get the question of the week?
Well, that's right, buddy lad. Go on then.
Okay, I'll give you the first question, which Graham, our award round requesters, gave me. There's only one Coventry City player whose name spells Halloween. Do you know who it is?
I do know that one actually. Only because I saw it a few times today, so I probably wouldn't have known it because it's not the sort of thing you generally think of, is it? It is, of course. Do you want me to tell you now?
Yeah, tell me now.
It is, of course, one of my favourite players from yesteryear, Noel Whelan.
Okay, and so I knew you'd get it. Graham Harder. So my question is...
Oh, there's a follow-up. This is what happens when I get a question right. I get a follow-up.
I think this one's a bit harder. So, after 23 attempts, I've got to try and read it and hide it. After 23 attempts, the Sky Blues managed their first ever win at a top flight ground in the 1989-1990 season. Do you remember who it was against?
1989-90 season.
Yeah, it's the first time we won there in 23 attempts.
Okay, I'm going to have to think about that one. It will come to me because they always do. I was watching them regularly in that season, so there's no excuse for me getting that one wrong. But I've probably been at the game, so just trying to think of that one. Okay, we'll come back to that one later in the programme. And of course, we haven't mentioned, as always on the PUSB Weekly, we have a special guest.
Yes, we do.
And we're joined today by Glenn Watkin. Glenn Watkin, he operates the Sky Blue Hub site on both Twitter and Facebook as well, does it?
I think he does Facebook, yeah.
Yeah, which basically is a really great site because he gives Sky Blues fans who provide content like we do and other podcasters out there, and just reviewing it for everybody and getting it out into the public domain, which is fantastic. We'll be hearing from Glenn very soon.
Yeah, we will be. But just coming up tonight, we're going to talk about the game, the Luton game.
Yeah.
We're going to touch on where we think, how we played, like the players, how we think the players played, and Mark Robbins' team selection and positions. That threw me a little bit, where people played on Saturday, like Tats for the centre attacking midfield. Medini, Kitchen Medini was left wing back. So that's a really strange choice. It worked. I thought, and then also we're going to say which is the best comeback. Ain't we? Which best comeback? Yeah.
The best comeback. People's favourite comebacks. I mean, have you thought of one yet? What about last season? There was two comebacks in that were obviously fantastic.
Yeah, obviously the Man United won the Wolves one, but I was thinking more comeback what people said to me. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. Best comeback they said to me. like I've got a face for radio.
you would be used to those, wouldn't you? Absolutely. Well, yeah, I mean, a brilliant win on Saturday. We're going to talk about it more with Glenn in a moment. But everybody has had a smile on their face. They've had a spring in their step, haven't they?
Yeah, it's been so different this week, doing the show, getting it ready, us two talking, because we're positive. Like we said last week, we thought, oh no, it's been really bad start. Not great. How are we going to swing this if we get rid of Mark Robbins and we don't win against Luton, don't win against Middlesbrough? It's going to be a horror show, but luckily it's Halloween, so it would have been okay because it is Halloween. And I thought, thank you so much for dressing up. And I think the mask is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great mask for radio. I mean, I have to say, I'm not really a huge fan of Halloween. Obviously, I'm out all night tonight, so I won't be in. I've left sweets to be given out to the kids who knock on the door. I'm not a meanie, but one thing I do like is, I've got a dressing up box, and I have got a black cape that I just like to put on occasionally and just roam around regally and just let everybody see me with the cape on. It's just one of those things I like doing.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great that you wore the mask tonight.
Something on Twitter that quite made me laugh. It's from someone called Barry Glendenian. He says, Noel Wheeler is also the only footballer with all the letters of Halloween in his name to have lived with Mr. and Mrs. Gordon Strachan and make broccoli and Stilton soup on an episode of Celebrity MasterChef with DJ Spoonie and Andy Peters. There you go.
There you go. Well done. I have got to say a big thank you to Ash, because he is sitting in a chair.
Yes.
And he's recording us for our YouTube channel, and he's being really quiet. And every time he wanted to say something, I sort of gave him that dad's look. Like, no, mate, you ain't got a mic. So, but well done, Ash. You're doing really well, mate.
Yeah, it is great to get the support from Ash. And for those that haven't followed Ash's videos, where can people actually find them?
Yeah, on YouTube again. You can put in Sky Blues the Boy, and then just click on it, like and subscribe. You will see that Ash is famous because he was the only person to have an interview with Joyce Parler. In a Hall of Time owned in Coventry. We did Tim Fisher, and Ash said to Tim, he went, do you think I can talk to Joy? And Tim went, yeah, I'll make it happen, give me your phone number. As we walked away, I said to Ash, not going to happen, mate. Joy's not going to talk to you, don't put your hopes up. And then one game, about 5 minutes before half time, my phone went, and I answered it, and it's Tim Fisher, and he said, oh, Joy's here, she wants to talk to the boy. So I had to wheel Ash around in his wheelchair through all the crowd, and we went up to the director's box, and know where the line was. There was this 7 foot tall, massive mountain of a man, and he went, "You're not coming in here." And I just thought, wow, he sounds really strange, but he was massive and he had a really squeaky voice. And I was like, no. Joy said we can come and talk to her. And he was like, no. And all we heard from Matt was, let them in, like the Queen. And she was, I mean, I know she got a bad rap, but she was fantastic to us, and she was really, really brilliant.
And it was great for us to have that interview with Joy Spud, because I know from experience there weren't too many people who had the opportunity to sit down in a room with her. But hey, you know, well done to Tim Fisher. We don't say that very often. Wonder what he's doing now. Do you remember that? We haven't got long left, but let's look ahead then. So, Riverside, Saturday, Middlesbrough. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. I think a draw will be a good result, but as long as it's followed up by a victory against Derby, and I think we'll beat Derby, and I think we'll beat Derby 2-0 on Wednesday. Wednesday night, remember, not Tuesday, Wednesday night at CBS. What are you going for?
I'm going for a win at Middlesbrough. I'm saying, I reckon 2-1, but I want 3-1. And I reckon we're going to win at Derby. I'm so thankful he said Wednesday, because I went Tuesday. Yeah, I reckon we're going to win on Wednesday night against Derby. We need to. And then I reckon, just touching on the following Saturday, the Sunderland game.
We'll talk more about that next week, but yeah, what are you going for then?
I reckon the win there. It's going to be a long draw. We're going, and you're going to
I'm going to Sunderland. I'm looking forward to it. Tape by the Seaside in November. More than anybody asked for. We're in the North East.
We actually reminded me, we'd never been. We had tickets when we won famously when what's his name went to Ipswich. Chaplin scored late.
Yeah,
we had tickets back, but we didn't go.
Well, that was a big game, wasn't it? That was the brilliant game, wasn't it? 5-4, wasn't it? We won that game. It'd be great to win there again, but they are looking very good this season, aren't they?
But we are going to do a Cov where we can actually beat them, because I think this is what Cov does, isn't it? We do sort of play well against the top teams, and
that's what I'm hoping for, because we've got these top games coming up, these really tough games, and Glenn alluded to it earlier on when he talked about after that match against Sunderland, we have the international break, and then we've got Sheffield United at home and Burnley away in the midweek game. They don't come much tougher than that.
But hopefully now the Luton win is going to really put us on the right footing, and we're going to actually push on that, because I've seen on Twitter today, the clock's gone back, Sky Blue season starts.
Absolutely, yeah, and like I said earlier on, the fans were tremendous on Saturday. Got behind the team, it was a really great atmosphere. And doesn't it make a difference to your weekend? Because we've had these weekends where we've had a draw, we've got defeated, but we came back and we won it with an injury time winner, and it just makes the weekend so much more special. Because when you live and breathe and you love being a Coventry City fan, then you enjoy these moments. You stick together during the tough times, and when the good times come along, you sure as hell enjoy it.
You do. It's made this week's show easy to do, because we've been happy. You sound really happy, which is good. We're a bit worried thinking, oh no, it's our bad look or that pod's bad look. But listen, if you do want to get involved in the show, please drop us a tweet, drop us an email, and we can come on in the studio by phone. Ashley Ray Brooks, thank you so much for videoing us. Moz Baker, we're nearly out of time, mate. What do you want to say?
All I want to say is that I'll be back with you at 8 with the Legend Show, 8 until 9. Hopefully you'll join me for that, all the top legends and the Halloween special. But now from him, Clive Brooks,
and you, Moz Baker,
it's time to play up Sky Blues. See you next time.